Thanks a lot for having me here. And yes, we've announced results for FY24 to 25. It has been a momentous year for us. We had initially slated that we'll do EBITDA positive for the year, but we did far better than that. And we've been in existence for just 7 years, and having a PBT positive year within 7 years of operation is a big, big achievement. There are many new businesses that we have started in the last year, so many new launches. Those results will come in the future years. Especially in the next couple of years, you'll see the benefit of all the new things that we have done. Thanks a lot for having me here. And yes, we've announced results for FY24 to 25. It has been a momentous year for us. While last year we had said that we've become a EBITDA positive, it had started somewhere in October 23, but this is the year when we actually did much, much more than what we had planned out to do. We had initially slated that we'll do EBITDA positive for the year, but we did far better than that. We're actually PBT positive this year, and this is a historic occasion for BharatPe's, especially for a company who has seen so much in the last 3-4 years. And we've been in existence for just 7 years, and having a PBT positive year within 7 years of operation is a big, big achievement. Thanks to all the employees, management, and the investors in the board who have helped us to reach this milestone.
So, flip the script. What all factors contributed to this achievement? So, can you please tell us a bit about that?
Yes, see, first of all, it starts with our name, resilient. That's what we are. We went through a lot. Not many companies survive, especially what we went through, and especially when you're just 3.5 to 4 year old into existence. But what the company did, and especially what the employees did, one is make sure that we continue to perform day to day what is required to be done to make this company successful. And day in, day out, that's what we have done. We've just kept focus on that we have to grow and develop business. We have to ignore what is going on outside. And the results are here to see. We have not only grown, but we have solidified our existing business. We have launched new businesses. And I would say that this is just the beginning. This was just one milestone that we are PBT positive. There are many new businesses that we have started in the last year, so many new launches. Those results will come in the future years. Especially in the next couple of years, you'll see the benefit of all the new things that we have done.
You just mentioned you have achieved wonders. Can you list off some of the, what are your aims going forward, and what is the way forward?
Yeah, so one is we definitely need to focus a little bit more on the revenue growth, and that will be one of the biggest focus for the company this year. There are a couple of launches that we did, new platforms that we started last year. We need to scale those platforms. There are a few more things that we'll be doing during the course of the year, the benefits of which we'll see in the future course. But right now the main focus is grow the company on the revenue side and grow from here, because this was just a milestone. This is not the end. We need to grow from here and become much more stronger.
So you mentioned about some of the have been launched. One of them is BharatPe's. How is it different from the current one, and how will you make it grow?
Okay. So BharatPe's is very different from what we do today, because it's online. It's for online merchants. So far, we've been predominantly in the last 7 years we've been offline merchant focused. So this is a new line of business for us, for which we got the license from RBI recently. We intend to reach out to smaller and middle class merchants, which are basically not served by larger enterprise solutions. So we need to build solutions for them. Those are our target audience. We're also looking at smaller firms who will be bigger firms tomorrow. We intend to offer solutions to them. And one of the things that we'll be focusing on is don't just offer a run-of-the-mill solution, customize them, see the need of the customer, and see that you can build something which is useful and pertinent for them for their scale of business. That's what we aim to do.
As BharatPe's is moving towards IP, all new initiatives are taken to ensure so there is a readiness and investors are to build investor confidence.
So one of the things obviously is, before you go for the IPO, is show that you are consistent in delivering what you've been saying so far. last 2 years, that's what it has been. Whatever goals we set for ourselves, we've gone ahead and achieved them. So that's the first thing. That's the confidence building thing. Second is the business itself should grow and should have newer launches coming in, especially from the market side, that you are present in whichever field you think are relevant. You should have products there. That's what we did in the last financial year. We came in with our consumer app, we came in with our investment app, and we need to expand a little bit more. BharatPe's, you mentioned that was one area that we were on the offline side, but we were not on the online side. Now that we've got the license, we need to build that. The focus right now is to ensure that we just don't rest on one laurel or one milestone that we've achieved PBT positive. So now we need to build a little bit more, focus a little more on the revenue side. Profitability has to remain intact. And thereafter, once the market conditions are right, we will definitely go for IPO.
So you mentioned that the focus is there are several launches that are being planned. Can you tell us a bit about the launches that are in the pipeline?
So first is the launches which are already there, the consumer app.
Yeah.
Okay, so consumer app is something that we launched last year. What we need to expand is the offering on those. We've already come out with a co-branded credit card. We have personal loans available on it, apart from the UPI transaction that it does. Very soon we'll be launching a credit line product on this. It should be coming in a matter of days. And apart from this, we also launch an investment platform. Right now, the offerings on it is digital gold and fixed deposit. Very soon, you'll be seeing mutual funds and thereafter insurance on it. So there are a lot more things to be done on the pipeline, and these will be phased out launches. We'll launch a particular product, build it, stabilize it, and then the second one would come. So quite a lot of busy, I would say, we'll be quite busy for the rest of the year.
Sir, considering having approval by RBI to act as a payment aggregator, how does it enhance BharatPe payment ecosystem and product strategies?
So the license that has come is for the online one. That's the BharatPe's you spoke about. So one is it's a big victory because it came at a time when we had applied. We were going through all sorts of crises. So it was a confidence from the regulator side that while all these were going on, regulator did consider us for a license. This is the first license on the payment side. Offline payment, there are still no licenses. As and when it comes, we'll apply for that as well. For the online one, now it completes the full bouquet of the services that we offer to the merchant. We were present in doing quite well on the offline side. Now the online side as well comes in. So this just helps us in offering and covering a larger section of the merchants, which otherwise was not available to us.
So my last question would be about retail investors that you will be going to IPO. What do you want to say, sir?
One is obviously the results speaks for themselves. That we've been delivering consistent performance last few years, and that should give a lot of confidence to the current investors and would-be investors. And I would also say that one has to see that, especially that how resilient this company is, that in spite of all the crises, it knows how to overcome them. So in business, that's what happens. You can't really plan everything. There are things that go wrong. It's just that how you tackle them, how you get up and fight again and do better things. And that's what we've been doing, focusing on business and growing, and that's what you see around in the company today. 2-3 years back, we were some 550 odd employees. Today, it's 800 employees. We've almost doubled the turnover in the last 2 years. We've cut down our losses, became profitable. We're all set and just waiting for the right time to come out and do the IPO.